So yeah, first on the list is Jurassic World Evolution 2. There's no need to be alarmed. There's a T-Rex eating me. Did you play the first one?
I did not.
Yeah. I played the first one, I think the mobile version, and it works really well, point and click. Don't know how this is going to work on a console, because for me, where you need a mouse to play a game, playing it on a console is not very good.
Yeah, it's like when you try to play the Civilizations, the Sim Cities, all that stuff. Yeah, you're right. It just doesn't work as well. So hopefully they've made some real accommodations for controllers. There are games that I've seen have done a good job with it, but yeah, nothing works quite like a mouse. I agree with that.
But on the side of it, if you like the franchise of these games, this is, and you like the whole SimCity style building game and managing at the interest of dinosaurs and having to control where the dinosaurs go, because you have to do that in the first one. You have to create boundaries for them and stuff, and monitor that. This game is very much for you.
Yeah, if you like Zoo Tycoon,
yeah,
then you will
yeah, basically
you will love Jurassic World Evolution.
And a really good time to be dropping it when it's really close to the new film coming out. So they've done really well with that. It's very clever.
Yeah, sure. So there you go. That came out on November 9th. But now it's going to be dropping on Game Pass. Is it already dropped?
Yeah, it's out there now. It's on 17th for the May drop. So
that's right. Yeah.
The next one is Umurangi Generation, I believe.
Y'all be ready. Y'all be ready.
See, before we played, Nick played the music to this for me, and I was bopping around and bouncing. I like me a good bit of drum and bass.
I mean, you really can. I mean, it does make you bop your head for sure.
I'm just trying to understand what's the premise of this, other than I'm taking pictures of penguins and graffiti.
So it's a first-person simulation video game developed by Origami Digital and licensed by Active blah 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 okay. All right, I'm trying to get. So far, all I got is a first-person simulation game. It takes place in the near future, with the player taking the role of Maria, a courier for the Turanga Express, taking place during an impending crisis where major cities are walled off, and the United Nations has deployed military soldiers as well as a towering mecha in order to defend the island nation against alien invaders. So there's your plot.
Wow. Okay.
So what you're doing with a camera, I have no idea, but that is the basic premise of the game. You're doing something with a camera.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a photographer, and I love drum and bass. So if this soundtrack is playing in the background while you're doing partially of it, and then the idea that there's all the different lens types, so you had the macro, telephoto kind of stuff there, you were changing the whole depth of field and contrast of things. I might give this a go. I might say downloading tonight, and I might give it a go tomorrow and see what it is. And if I enjoy it, I will try and grab a recording of some of the gameplay, stitch it together, and maybe drop a little bit of a review of what, like, my first take on it.
Sounds good, sir. Sounds good.
And then the last one for the games that came out this week is Little Witch in the Woods, if you want to roll VT.
We know how much Sean loves this game.
I've always wanted to say roll VT.
I don't even know what that means.
Roll videotape.
Oh, I was like, I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm just going to roll with it.
See, it's all this bit. This bit really sold to me that, like, it'd be great, and it'd
looks good.
Play, and then
you just didn't get there, Sean.
Yeah, do it.
I'm just giving you
what
crap.
What is she doing to that thing?
I mean, it looks like there's a bit of crafting, which we all know. You know, I love myself some crafting.
See, they don't show a lot of the character walking around.
Or talking to 7,000 people for an hour and a half.
No, talking to 3 people for an hour and a half. You see, give me the broom straight away if you can move that fast.
Yeah, that broom looks cool, man. For sure.
You see, the trailer doesn't do anything for what I said about it, so maybe I should have stuck with it for a little bit longer before I bashed it. But yeah, I like that style of gameplay. So like Link to the Past and Link Between Worlds, like that kind of truck down. So it's what I grew up on as a kid. So like all the Pokemon games. So whenever I see a game in that kind of style, I always get really excited, which is why I wanted to play it. And then I don't know if it was the fact that we were rushing around and I didn't have the time to sit down and play it. Maybe I should give it a bit more. I should maybe go back and try it if I get some time.
Hey, this is a grade A trailer apparently because it's turning you. I can see it. That's pretty awesome. So this, when you read this, it sounds like it's a top-down 2D Harry Potter. To be honest, players will play as Ellie, a young witch coming to a town and joining a witch's house to study magical creatures, brew potions, and to learn more witchcraft. So there you go.
Yeah. So that's all the games that have come out this week. So if we move into what's coming out, we'll go with some kind of date order. So if you want to roll Hardspace Shipbreaker, which is coming out on the 24th of May for PC only.
I'm not going to lie. I'm sad this is only PC. Because this like, man, I want to play this.
I'm sure your PC would run this.
Yeah, but if I start loading games on here, Sean, it's going to bog it down. And I mean, I need this thing to work good for us. So yeah, this is a no game PC. This is all streaming. But yeah, I mean, it's a sandbox game where you're salvaging stuff. Basically, it's a spaceship builder. I don't know, space town builder. I mean, yeah, you're just making a life as this salvager. I mean, I'll be totally in on it. Looks real. It looks real
right
fun.
I'm thinking as well that it's a game in development still as well, or is it a game preview?
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, no, it's not a game preview.
I was gonna say I don't think it is. Actually, you know what is a game preview is Little Witch in the Woods.
Oh, so hopefully they go and fix the movement speed.
Yeah, maybe they will.
But yeah, that does look good. It's what's the game that I was playing? I still got it, Outer Wilds. That's close to something like that, and that was actually quite fun to play. I played a little bit of that. It's still actually installed on the Xbox because I want to go back to it. It's quite a fun space exploration / crafting kind of game to play. So.
Very roguelike though, so just know that before you get into it.
I know.
No, I'm talking for everybody else. I know you've been playing it, or you have played it. But if don't jump into it, that was my problem. I jumped into it and didn't realize, I think it's 27 minutes you have in each run. Or something like that. There's a timeline, and I didn't realize it. I got blown away, and I'm like, "Why? What just happened?" And then I had to start over. I was like, "Oh, this stinks." So, I mean, if you're into that, it's a great game. Don't get me wrong. It's just what I prefer as a genre was not for me.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to think now who plays on PC. So, Tim played on PC at one point, didn't he?
Yeah, Tim plays. Sam plays. Justin. Yep. Mm-hmm. Although Justin is more of a streamer than a PC player. An xClouder. So,
but yeah, it'd be interesting to see what people's reactions to that are. I think when it comes out, I might see if there's any streams going on Twitch to kind of watch and view and chase up. So, yeah. So next on our list is which is also coming out on the 24th of May, is Floppy Knights.
John, this is not for us, I don't think.
It looks like it's child friendly.
No, it's just it's a turn-based card battler is what it looks like we're really doing here.
Yeah.
Not normally our genre. But
no, but if I'm looking at the dialogue and the fact like it's so big, the writing's really big, and there isn't a lot of it, that this is what kind of draws me to thinking that this is like aimed for the younger audience.
yeah, maybe there's a lot of cards here. Yeah, like a 10-year-old audience. You mean something like that?
Yeah, I was thinking Emily would play this quite easy.
Yeah, I could see that. I was trying to get to a good description of it, but I can't find it. So there are plenty of odd jobs all over town, but only one Phoebe, and that is where the Floppy Knights comes in. I don't know. This is worthless. Not a good thing. So whatever.
So they are the ones that are both coming out on 24th of May. So the next ones are coming out on the 27th of May. We'll start with Sniper Elite 5 first.
Rated M.
Be warned, this is a bit graphic.
You're saving your best for last, aren't you? I know what you're doing.
War has turned. The Axis is on the run. An animal is
so Sniper Elite 4 is still on Game Pass now. So if you want to like play the game that came out before this to give it a go, I don't know how well the stories link into each other, but you'll get a good feel for the Hitman style sneak and strategic gameplay while you've got missions to complete.
I mean, this looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know that I would really play it, but it does look like
you liked Hitman.
It's true, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that was you running around putting people in freezers for half an hour.
That's true. Yep. Mm-hmm. I put a lot of people in freezers in that game. That was like,
yeah. So this is very much like Hitman in the fact that you've got to be strategic with how you approach things. You can get into some firefights if you're caught. It's just the downside to it is you have that slow motion graphic effect, but you can turn that off. So if you don't want the slow motion graphic effect of the bullet traveling through the guy's shoulder, head, testicles, wherever you're shooting, because when you're shooting through the testicles, they do a slow motion of those bad boys popping. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, that's interesting to me. I mean, because you're right, Sean, you know me. I'm like, I don't really want to see all this crap. This isn't my gig. So yeah, I don't know if I can turn that off and I can just play. Yeah, I might give that a shot. We'll see. I'm not sure. Yeah. It depends on what else. I got a lot of stuff coming. So
the simulator side of it as well is that things like wind, you've got to account for the wind and the bullet drop, and you kind of have to work all that out. So there is a strategy side of it, like which way is the wind blowing, how far am I away, how far is the bullet going to drop, things like that. So there is a lot to think about with the game, which is what makes it really interesting.
Yeah, that's fun. I like a good sniper game, so that sounds. Let's see.
And the last one on the list, and this is the one I'm really excited for because I like me a good bit of it, is Pacman Museum.
There is a place where you can enjoy 14 different Pac-Man titles. It's in Pacman Museum Plus.
I think this is really fun how they did this.
Yeah, that you can actually have the Pac-Man avatar and walk around an actual arcade and all the stuff that you've unlocked.
Yeah, and you basically get to place it, right? It's kind of like an Animal Crossing thing where you get to put this stuff down, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, I'm not a big Pac-Man fan, but I think how you get to do this is pretty fun. I mean.
Did you play the Pac-Man 99? Did you play that?
Oh no, I got owned, and I did for like 2 turns. I got owned every time. I had no idea what I was doing. I noped out of that probably faster than you noped out a Little Witch in the Woods. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But yeah, I'm excited for this because there's Miss Pac-Man. There's like obviously all the different Pac-Man games that came across across the board. The fact that you can build your own arcade. I mean, I'm currently sat here and I'm wearing a pair of Pac-Man shorts, so
nice.
That's how much I enjoy playing Pac-Man. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's definitely on my radar to play.
Yeah,
and there's launch bonuses. So like you're getting the little launch bonuses that you can get by playing as soon as it launches. So
yeah, I wonder if that's going to be their monetized style. They just keep bringing out these new little like things you can add to your arcade. Like these are free, but I wonder if there will be like a pack of, holiday Christmas ornaments or whatever you can put out or something like that. And you'll have to pay $3 or whatever,
yeah, they've definitely got. Definitely a way of them getting through that and adding extra bits and pieces all along the way. Yeah, but I'm excited. Again, someone is what I'm getting to the issue I'm starting to get with now is that Logan's at an age where he's starting to get interested in what I'm playing. Where sometimes like I could kind of set him off watching like a little bit of Blippi or something on his tablet with his headphones on, and he's really not paying attention to whatever the hell I'm doing with the TV.
Right.
And I could play, but now he's kind of like, if I've got the controller in my hand, he's kind of like, "What are you playing? What are you doing?" It's like when I turned the little witch off, he was like, "Why did you stop playing that, Daddy?" Like he wasn't paying attention, but he noticed I turned it off. And I kind of said to him, "Oh, Daddy wasn't enjoying that game, so I've turned it off for now."
It's too much damn dialogue in that game, kid.
Yeah. So I am getting very choosy with what I actually like have time to play. So
yeah, that makes sense. Time is precious. What's next, man?
I thought that was tomorrow, wasn't it?
Oh no, you are wrong. There were some other drops today. You got one. You got.
See, they're not on the list.
Oh, they're not on the list. This is Vampire Survivor.
Vampire. This looks like a.
Is bullet hell? They even call it that, basically.
Yeah. This is like Enter the Gungeon, but on crack with vampires.
Yeah, it's too much for me, but it's coming out.
I'm just looking at the video now while you're playing it, and Vampire Survivors. No, I don't think I'd enjoy that at all in the slightest.
No. And then, I really thought I put those in there, but you are darn well right I didn't. Whoops, my bad. The next one actually is, and I meant to correct you on this and I forgot, is Her Story is actually coming out next week.
Oh, okay, cool.
For PC. Sorry, for PC.
Just for PC.
Yep.
This is the third day running you've called me in.
And it does have the same feel like what you're talking about with Telling Lies. You'll see a computer screen up here real soon.
Yeah, but if this is like, if she's done something and these are like interview room kind of stuff, and you've got to
search the database right here.
Yeah, and
you're like, okay, I know what this is. I've been here.
See, the thing is that that was drawing me into this is from the creator side, like part of one of the creators of Silent Hill, and I love those games. And they had really good ways of twisting stories and stuff. So,
Her Story is actually out today if you have PC for Game Pass, for PC Game Pass. Just so you know, Vampire Survivors will be out on the 19th. So tomorrow, if you're watching right now, and whatever, it's out Friday 19th. I'm not good with the time thing; it makes my brain hurt. And then the last one, also out Friday 19th.
Rated E for everyone.
Farming Sim 2022.
And that's out, like, for me, that's now Thursday 19th. So
yeah.
I was a gamer.
Oh crap! I'm used to doing this. I'm sorry. It's Thursday the 19th. I'm used to doing this on a Thursday, so that's tomorrow.
Yeah. Well,
Thursday the 19th.
I get up early Friday morning, so
yeah,
that's why we've done this now.
My bad.
Agriculture, animal husbandry.
I love what they call it. I'm not gonna lie. There is a lot more in this game than I thought there was.
Tiny tractor showed me the ropes. Never cultivated a field before, and oh boy. Let me tell you about spraying a field with the double application rate and dynamic working width. That's something else.
Something else. Love this guy.
I suddenly was obsessed with maximizing.
This game looks good. Graphically looks really nice.
Even got help from my friends, and we built a massive operation together.
Was this showing online play?
Rain messing with my crops, snow slowing me down. But
I like it. Working with my friends to grow a massive corporation. You're growing what? My good sir?
while my friends fed cattle and tended to fields, I was managing production plants all
Yeah,
over
I mean,
the
this is pretty. I mean,
Still learning new
I don't
things
know.
every day.
You know, if you had the right group of friends, and there's really this amount of cohesion in the game,
And
I don't know. I could see
there's
it being
always
fun.
Time to relax. Farming
It's
will
just like a
grow.
real life Harvest Moon.
Yeah. Interesting. I mean, if Lawnmower Simulator is anything to go by, where you were managing a business of cutting people's lawns, no, it's very slow paced.
Yep.
You need to give a lot of time to this kind of stuff. So
But it doesn't look near as similar. It looks, you know, there's a whole lot more to do there than just cutting the lawn. I mean, you got all the different. I really thought you were just going to be managing a field. But now that I'm like looking at that, I'm like, well, you know, I mean, and I'm not going to lie, I give Farming Simulator crap a lot when it comes out. I'm like, oh, another Farming Simulator game. But, you know, I'm not going to lie. I feel a little bad about that now after looking at that trailer. We have 2 new games with gold, Sean. 2. And one of them is weird. Inner World, I can't.
Can be said about the adventure genre the famous game designer Friedrich Nietzsche hasn't mentioned already. Nothing. Nevertheless, I'd like to introduce you to the Inner World.
Inner World.
Join Robert, the extremely cuddly main character, and
this looks like a click and point kind of game.
Yeah, something like that for sure.
But
Which I don't mind some games like that.
where will Robert go, and why in the world?
This is available to claim now.
You'll meet folks.
I mean,
I wonder how well this.
They are able to talk. They even have facial expressions. Adventure experts among you may have already guessed.
This trailer definitely makes fun of itself. That's kind of what I love.
Non-stereoscopic 2D. The game length is about 6 to 8 hours. With a probability of precipitation of 60%. And for really untalented players, there's an extensive help system, firing more game hints at you than the number of Let's Play videos you can find on the net. Belittlement, a wrongly denounced expression in our modern world, is one of most...
Has he just got a worm drunk?
I think that's what he did. And now he's taking it, and he's going to shoot it at that guy, is what I think's about to happen.
Murder in a refreshingly unbiased way. Just try it out yourself. All right. In short,
Oh, sorry, I cut it short. My bad. In short, I think you should play this game, is what he says. My bad. I cut it short.
I like games like this. Toonstruck was the very first point and click game I ever played. I don't know if you ever played that.
Did not.
So you played, you know, the guy who plays Doc in Back to the Future?
Yeah.
So he's in it, and his character is like, he walks around, he talks, it's all his voice doing the dialogue, and he's fallen into a toon world where he's got to help somebody kind of figure out what's going on and rescue things. If you ever want a good laugh, go on YouTube some of the videos. But that was the very first point and click style game I ever played. Toonstruck. That was on PC when I was very young.
My first one that I ever played was Maniac Mansion. Did you play that? I think it's the NES. Oh my gosh, that game is hilarious. One of the things I'll remember that I used to do all the time there, I don't even remember the plot much anymore, but there's this fat lady in the trunk of a car. Like something happened to her, and you pop open the trunk and there she is. And when you click on her, it's like there's so many options you have. One of them is to punch her. And so when you click that, you punches her, and he's like, the dialogue comes up and it says, "There is a lot of girth on this woman, and though it jiggles much, I don't think it made it enough so that she would even notice that you punched her." And it was just like
basically saying your mama's so fat that when I punch her, she wouldn't feel
Oh my gosh, it's like, oh man, the dialogue in that game was hilarious. So anyways, that was my first one. But that's cool. Anyways, next game, Viva Pinata Party Animals, also available right now to claim. I mean, you can play Viva Pinata right now.
Yeah, which is good fun.
Yeah, Viva Pinata is great. It was like one of my first experiences in the Xbox. No, that's not true. Halo was technically that, but yeah, I love this game.
Become the ultimate party animal.
This is like what Mario Party would be
Exactly.
for Viva Pinata.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. It's Mario Party with Viva Pinata characters.
And find out.
Again, it's another one of those games that Xbox has that's kind of family friendly, but you know, I don't think it gets called out very much.
No. I'm just looking at it. It's just be funny. I mean, the actual game of excuse me, Viva Pinata was very funny. So
Yeah,
anything that they've done like that as a spin-off would be hilarious.
And we showed it last week. We're not going to show it again this week, but Yoku's Island Express is also available with games with gold.
Yep, I have that. I actually have that claimed. So
yeah, me too.
I think I'm going to go and claim that first one that you showed for the game.
Inner World.
I'm actually going to go and claim that because I think will be quite a fun back catalog kind of game to play.
And just so everybody knows, we have 7 new games announced to be falling off of Game Pass on the 31st of May. So if you're interested in playing them, get out there now. A lot of them will make sense to you. EA or NHL 20, Farming Sim 19. Pretty obvious why those games are falling out. New ones have just got brought in. Knockout City is falling out only because that game is now free to play. So, or they're moving towards free to play. So that's why that's happening. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard is falling off. Sean, I don't know how you feel about that.
Feel sad.
I feel sad, yeah. Super Hot Mind Control Delete, Spellforce 3, Soul Harvest, and Yes, Your Grace are all falling off May 31st of 2022.
Yeah, if you haven't played that Mind Control Super Hot, go play it. It's a good laugh. I played the VR, played the console version to completion, and I've played the VR version to completion, and it's great fun. So